two great stars and the contestant partners are going to have close calls. Narrow escapes. Split-second decisions. And the chance at $25,000 in cash. A combination guaranteed to make you say... And now here's the host of our show, Tom Kennedy.
Hey, hello there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hugh. Here are our two celebrities, Betty White and Richard Klein. And what a great week we're having with you guys. Good to see you, hon. Good to see you, hon. Terrific.
Oh, you always walk funny like that, right?
Yes, I do. And what a great week. I'll say it right now in case we don't have time later on. We have had with Betty White and Richard Klein, two sensational players and good friends, and we thank you both very much.
Thank you, sir.
And then you're going to run right back over to Three's Company on that other network.
Down the hall.
And you're going to run right back over to the Alan Ludden Show.
That's right, and that gets pretty funny.
Playing currently in Brentwood, I understand. All right. And oh, really? Matinees, too, I guess. Anthony Taquita is our current champ, $4,150. And Gene Pinion is with us. And Gene joined us the last time. As a matter of fact, Anthony, briefly speaking, is a senior at Loyola. Gene just got married 3 months ago, is about to graduate from Kansas University through USIU, and then off to the Philippines. Now, we have a tie situation, 1 round apiece, ladies and gentlemen. Tension fills the studio because the next board will determine who gets a chance at $25,000. That board deals with quotes. Anthony, it is your choice, sir. On quotes, you want to charge or block?
I'm going to block quotes.
He says he's going to block. The blockers go behind the stop sign. The chargers go behind the arrows. Take your positions. And here we go. Now, Gene and Richard, remember, to win a round, all you have to do is get from the bottom of that board to the top of the board within 60 seconds. You got that?
Absolutely.
You got it. Okay, then I want you to charge on out of here. Out of sight and out of hearing, and there they go. Here are our two blockers. Now, I'll remind you, you may place only 1 on the 6th level if you choose. No more than 3 on any of the remaining levels. You will then be credited with the amount of money attached to the blocks that your opponents might encounter. All right, Anthony, the first 3 blocks are yours.
Okay, Tom, let's go with level 6,
Yep.
200, level 5, 10, and 40.
And now, Betty.
All right, level 3, 20 and 50.
Yes.
And level 2, 30.
Level 2,
All
30.
right.
Well, now, very interesting. The whole thing, there's no way they could possibly penetrate that. No way. What a formidable dragnet they have laid up there, if that's the word. Now, Gene, you tell me who's going to start.
I'm going to start this
You're
time.
going to start. It's quote, unquote, and there are 60 seconds on the clock. So, Gene, giving me the level and the money amount, charge.
Level 120.
120. A golf game a day keeps the doctor away.
An apple.
Charge, Richard.
Level 220.
220. A stitch in time saves the facelift.
9.
Charge, Gene.
Level 320.
320. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 3.
10.
310. If at first you don't succeed, try a gin.
Again.
Charge,
Level
Richard.
420.
420. That's the way the money goes. Pop is a weasel.
Goes.
Same level 4.
Level 410.
410. When a person has trouble expressing himself, he may be asked, "Cat, got your dictionary?"
Tongue.
Charge, Gene.
Level 520.
520. It is always darkest before the electrician comes.
Storm.
Same level 5.
Level 510.
510. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same
Long
level
shot.
5. All right, that's a good call. Yes, indeed. 2 blocks and 2 bloopers, and it's time for a long shot, which you did call. That takes you from the 5th level up to the 6th level. There are 3 secret buttons on your podium, Anthony. Push one of them right now, which will place a secret block on the 6th level, okay? There he goes. Now, there may also be a previously placed block on that level as well, but if you find the blooper and correct it, you win the round. Anything else, and Anthony and Betty win the round. Richard,
It's my choice.
This is your responsibility, the 6th level, because Gene started. So, Richard, there are 3 positions up there. Which one do you want?
I have no idea, but I'll try level 6 for 500.
500! The Bible suggests, let us eat, drink, and be fatties.
Mary.
Yes. Wow!
Oh, thank you.
You pulled up. You never know in this game until the very last second.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, you said pop goes, and you had to say goes the weasel. It's a very
Absolutely.
specific game. All right, up on level 5, it is always darkest before the dawn. And then you got up there, you found the blooper, and you won the game. Come over here, Gene and Richard. That was very close, Anthony. Very close, Betty. Yeah, they found the only available position on the 6th level.
good job.
Well, Anthony, we have to say goodbye to you. We enjoyed having your folks with us here, and we enjoyed having you on the show.
I can't thank you enough for being here. It's the dream of my life.
Beautiful. You
Thank
take
you.
with you $4,150.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Nick. Good luck, Gene. Bye-bye.
All right. Fine, young man. Thank you. Gene Pinion, our newlywed, is going to have a chance for $25,000. Edward, $25,000. Her husband is in the audience. We'll see if she does it right after this. Gene Pinion is our current champion, ladies and gentlemen. This is her first attempt at the Gauntlet of Villains. Her hubby, Edward, is in the audience, and her mom-in-law is out in the audience, and she's going to do it with Richard Klein here, go from villain number 1 right through number 10.
I've never busted these villains.
Haven't you really?
Been on twice, never busted them.
Let's do it.
I hope so.
All right, Gene and Richard, I would now like to introduce you to 10 of the most shady shysters who ever stood between a graduating student and her money, and here they are. It's very simple, Gene. To win $25,000, all you have to do is get from villain number 1 through villain number 10. Now, between charging and blocking, you made $1,030. That's $1,030 in your last game, which earns for you 70 seconds in which to run that gauntlet of villains. That looks good.
Real good.
Now, I want you to tell me, do you want the first 5 villains or the last 5?
I'll take the last 5.
The last 5. Then you get down there on villain number 6. Richard, over there on villain number 1. This is going to be the one, pal, right?
Hope so,
Okay,
yeah.
Gene? Good luck to both of you. 70 seconds on the clock. The gauntlet and the clock will begin with the first bell. Nancy Sinatra sang, "These boots are made for feet."
Walking.
After a boxing match, the referee holds up the winner's delicatessen.
Hand, glove.
In 1977, Carter halted production of B1 vitamins.
Bombers.
One social commentary novel by Charles Dickens is entitled Hard Up.
Hard times.
Fine establishments that sell quality artwork are called art marts.
Museums.
Affairs regarding American Indians are controlled by the Department of the Teepee.
The interior.
James Bond's enemy, who has metal pincers for hands, is Dr. Tweezers.
Hook.
A gay steam bath is the setting for the play The Pits.
The bath.
If a candidate loses by a few votes, he may want to call for a psychiatrist.
Recount.
The theme of the 1939 World's Fair was called The World of Tomatoes.
No idea.
One old quiz show was entitled Can You Top Banana?
Can you count this?
The Blues Brothers are Dan Aykroyd and John Coltrane.
Belushi.
1938's best picture was You Can't Take It With Cream.
With you.
In Casablanca, daggone it, we had it going there for a while, but not enough momentum, and it says, you did fine, Klein.
You did good.
And he did do fine. That's the way it goes, Gene.
Yeah.
It's tough up here.
Ah.
It's a jungle up here, but you did get through 8 villains. That earns for you $800. Added to your previous winnings range up to $1,830. And of course, you can take on another challenger, maybe have another chance at $25,000. We'll see and meet the next challenger after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gene Pinion is our current champ with $1,830. As we promised you, we have a new challenger for you. Here he comes in the person of Ray Pierce. Come in here, Ray. Hi, Ray. Tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Ray Pierce. I
Yes.
moved to California about 3.5 years ago. Been married for about 3 or 4 years, and I'm having a great time out here.
What do you mean 3 or 4 years? Has he been married 3 or 4 years?
Closer to 4.
Oh,
It's
I
much
see.
the best side of it.
Any avocations or?
Yes, I'm a magic consultant.
Are you a magic consultant?
Yes.
Do a trick for us.
Well,
Can you?
Yeah, I guess I could
See
do
me
that.
disappear?
I wouldn't do it. No, I was, I'd wanted to saw a lady in half and I couldn't find any volunteers. So I wanted to give you an example. No, I wanted to give you an example of what it would look like if I did it. By using a piece of rope. I thought that would be easy enough to do.
Okay.
Now, normally we saw it in half with a saw, of course.
Yeah.
But in this case, I will use a pair of invisible scissors. Do you have any?
Yeah, I just happen to have
Okay,
a pair.
good, thank
Betty
you.
had.
I need those, thank you. See, use these just like regular scissors. It's just as good. You can have them back. Now, no, wait.
Wait a
No,
minute.
that's the first part of it, so
Yeah.
you won't get her confused. I'll tie a knot right here. That's her head. Make
Yeah.
sure she doesn't blink or anything else.
Okay.
Would you recognize the feet if you ever see them again?
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Uh-huh.
Now, you see, a lot of people ask me if it's hard to saw a lady in half. It really isn't. It's putting her back together that's the hard part. I never said I could do that. That takes a good deal more practice.
Okay.
There's the feet, there's the head.
Boy,
that's
he
the tail.
is a magician. Outstanding, Ray. Let's see you perform your magic here now.
I'll try.
The first board deals with the 60s, and the second board deals with bad guys and girls. On the 60s, you want to charge your block.
I want to block.
You want to block, all right. Chargers, charge on out of here. Blockers, get over there. Hey, you guys, this ought to be interesting.
Yes.
All right, they're going out of sight and out of hearing. Now work your magic, Ray. The first 3 blocks are yours. It's the 60s. Go to work.
I'd like level 6 for 200,
All right.
level 5 for 20, and 40.
What are you going to do, Richard?
Okay, I'll have level 4 for 30 and 40, and level 3 for 50.
All right, very good. Good luck to you, gentlemen. It's the first round in a new game, and here comes Gene Pinion and Betty White. All right, now, Gene, tell me who's going to start.
I'm going to start.
You're going to start. It is the 60s, and there are 60 seconds on the clock, so giving me the level and the money amount. Charge!
Level 140.
140. In March of 64, the ground shook in Alaska as a result of Kate Smith jogging in Nome.
An earthquake.
Charge, Betty.
Level 240
240. The main character of the movie P.T. 109 was P.T. Barnum.
was John Kennedy.
Charge, Gene.
Level 320.
320. A book about an outspoken school teacher was The Nerve of Miss Jean Brodie.
Prime.
Charge, Betty.
Level 440.
440.
4. 3. 2.
Same level 4.
50.
450. Alan Drury's novel about congressional politics is Connive and Consent.
Advise.
Charge, Gene.
Level 510.
510. Until the 1966 ruling, Catholics were not supposed to eat meat on fry pans.
Fridays.
Charge, Betty.
Level 6 for 200.
200. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 6.
350.
6, 350. America's flower children were most often called.
Well, you were thinking so
Oh, was I now? Just loping my way through it.
Oh, that's all right.
I must complete the reading before you can give the answer. So the guys win the first round for Ray and Richard on level 6. Where is it? Children were most often called hippies instead of burpees. I know you were going to say that, but time expired, don't you see? I understand that. That is the nature of the game. Would you come over this way, please? And we award the first round to the gentlemen. And now the Chargers become the Blockers and Blockers become the Chargers. Since you were the Blockers, you're now the Chargers, don't you see? And being the Chargers, you are now the Blockers. Bye. And we'll have round 2 after this. All right, round 2. Chargers are out of sight, out of hearing. Here are our blockers who incidentally lost the first round. You need this one.
Rub it in. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just keeping you informed. Gene, first 3 clues, blocks are yours.
I'd like level 6, 350.
Uh-huh.
Level 4, 30.
Yep.
And level 4, 20.
All right. Betty.
Okay, level 3, 30, 40, and 50.
Bing, bang, bong. Okay. Let's see how it works out for you. Bad guys and girls is the subject. Let's see how the guys know bad guys and girls. That is the theme. Ray, who's going to start?
He's going to start.
Richard?
Yes, sir.
Bad guys and girls. One of your favorite subjects, I no doubt.
Absolutely.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock, so giving me the level and the money amount. Charge!
Level 130.
130. If a ship's flag shows a skull and crossbones, it belongs to Weight Watchers.
Pirates.
Charge, Ray.
Level 220.
220. Crooks find that Diana Prince has a lot of crust when she turns into Wonder Bread.
Woman.
Charge, Richard.
Level 320.
320. The Wicked Witch made Snow White fall asleep by making her eat a poisoned mattress.
Apple.
Charge, Ray.
Level 440.
440. When a gangster wants someone dead, he puts out a cigar on him.
Contract.
Charge, Richard.
Level 550.
550. Lady Macbeth urged her husband to commit to a meaningful relationship.
Murder.
Charge, Ray.
Level 6, 350.
350. Block. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same level 6.
Level 6, 200.
200. A man who signs your name to a check is guilty of unoriginality. Same level 6.
500.
500. One of England's most repulsive characters was Jack the Belcher.
Ripper.
You did it! Just in time, too. Yes, indeed. It saved you. And I'll tell you what saved you, having so much time going into the 6th level, because of the first one and then the block, but you got the 3rd one, and here we go. And we now have a new champion. Congratulations to you, Ray Pierce. Come on over here, gals. Tough game. And unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to pretty Jean Pinion, but we enjoyed having you on the show, and you take with you $1,830 and many years of happy marriage.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right, and congratulations to Ray Pierce. We'll be right back. Yes, indeed. Ray Pierce, our brand new champ. Now, our time, unfortunately, is up for today. So when we come back the next time, you will then have your chance at the Gauntlet of Villains for $25,000.
I'm ready.
You what?
I'm ready.
I assume you could use $25,000.
Yeah, I sure could.
What for, Ray?
Well, as I said, I've been married for a little while. We're living in an apartment, and I would like to use it as a down payment for a home.
Well, who could ask for anything more than that? It would be a great way to use it. Meanwhile, we had to say goodbye, unfortunately, to Betty White and to Richard Klein, and it has been a sensational week, and I thank you both very much. We'll watch you every week, Larry, on Three's Company, on that other network. We'll watch Betty on all of her endeavors, star of stage, screen, radio, television.
What market?
And the Alan Ludden household. And give my best to Alan. Thank you for being with us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ray, see you next time for a chance at $25,000 right here on...
Some of our departing contestants will receive custom blended DuPont Lucite paint, now available in more than 1,000 fashion-like colors for long-lasting beauty inside or outside your home. From Kenny Shoes, a great selection of fashion footwear. Kenny stays in step with America. That's why Kenny is the great American shoe store. An egg cooker and a supply of Hinkle paint-on Easter egg colors. No mixing, no mess. The colors dry instantly with Hinkle, a family tradition since 1893. The Colonel's finger-licking good chicken and an insulated bag to keep things cool. It's nice to feel so good about a meal. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Portions of this program were edited for broadcast without affecting the outcome of the game. This is Rod Roddy speaking. It's a Jay Walpert presentation in association with the Bud Austin Company. Stay tuned for The Price is Right, following the news over most of these CBS stations.